My name is Mrs. Laura Ogochukwu, CEO, House of Lazods, makers of organic products. Married to Mr. Chidebere Onyebula. House of Lazods was birthed 2013. We started by producing moringa, both moringa leaf, the seed, the roots, and the oil. And what gave birth to this is, my heart cry for human. Knowing that a lot of synthetic products have been introduced to us, which I don't like. I was never a fan of that. I don't take synthetic food. In fact, even talking about rice, even my rice has been local rice, even as a single person. I never liked anything foreign because I know the damage it has caused in the life of people. Talking about cancer issue, high BP, such sickness was not rampant before. That was what brought the idea of that. That was how we came into moringa production. Knowing what moringa does in the life of people, we started the production 2013. Then I was with my little boy, my first son, back him, go on the street selling, and the first sales was awesome. Because started by pounding, in the mortar, sieving, and the smoothness of it was even what attracted people. In fact, when you look at the powder, you think it's in a liquid form. And that's in God to attract. And those who knew it, the first day I went out, it was tremendous. The way I sold, I was like, wow. And people attested to the work of moringa. We started mixing the same moringa, which had the leaf and the seed, with other farm produce. Because I looked at it, I was like, if this thing could do this, and knowing that because of more research, I understand that mixing different natural things can actually bring more results in the life of people. And my concern has always been on this issue of HIV, cancer, all these deadly diseases. I discovered that even arthritis, going to hospital, you'll be told that you just take tab for life, no assurance of cure. I was like, how can I do to help people? Because when I look at people going through a lot, that breaks my heart. That was what gave birth to the product called Nut Mix. Nut Mix is actually a milk-like drink, which is produced with tiger nut, coconut, date palm, carrot, moringa inclusive. We discovered even with that, because of the issue of stress that people complain about, because I had to make enough research to know what do they want. So I discovered that people undergo stress. At least you and I know the kind of situation we are in, especially in Nigeria. So those things help in taking care of stress, building the bone, and apart from that, it helps lactating mothers. Pregnant women take it. It's good for children. It's for all ages. No sugar content, 100% natural, and it's written with date palm, which in our side is called debino. My customers that take it, especially the Igbo side, they gave a name to it because of the power in that nut mix. They call it onochie. Then in some part of outer side, they call it jara aure, that's marriage repairer. So it's something that energizes. We had a challenge with the same nut mix, which was like, because when we went to NAFDAC, we found out, okay, how can we make this? Since you don't put chemical in this nut mix, what if it's to be taken to Abuja and other things, and you don't have the fridge for it? Why don't you, because it needs fridge for that one to stay, why don't you do something or look for something that is health-wise is safe? And like, since I've discovered that chemical, no matter how related it is, it's not good, we brought this particular product called Fiber Plus Ginger. This Fiber Plus Ginger is, I'll call it senior brother to Nut Mix. Because why is it so? Is every ingredient in Nut Mix is here, but there's extra like cashew nuts, ginger inclusive, unique taste. Because that issue of stress, there's people that want to travel with it to different parts of the state or country. So what this thing does is that it stays longer with or without fridge. But in the fridge, it stays more. All you need to do just to mix it, just like it's beverage, just mix it with the water, drink for stress, weakness, bone, building of brain cells for children is very good. Lactating mothers. In fact, when a pregnant woman takes this for a long time, it helps build the brain cell of the baby, the bone of the baby, and when the baby comes out, it's super. Went on, I was like, okay, apart from this, what about cure for other sicknesses. That was what gave birth again to super veg. Well, this is beetroot, dried beetroot. Beetroot is like onion in shape, reddish in color, and it's mostly found in the northern part, especially just Plateau State. It's very good. A lot of people use it for salad, some use it for other purposes. Some blend it and drink for purification, but we use it for other purposes like anti-cancer, arthritis, rheumatic pain, mixing it with other ingredients to get the perfect work. So that's why we cut it, especially in this season. We dehydrate because you don't expose it to sun. So it's dehydrated indoor, so as to give you the perfect work. This is shawashop. Shawashop is a very good fruit, mostly found in this part of nation, Nigeria. It's a popular fruit which takes care of, most especially cancer, because a lot of people have been referred to it. When it comes to issue of cancer, people are referred to it, cancer people are referred to this for cure, and it helps very well. We use it both for cancer, mixing it with the beetroot and other ingredients, and it takes care of arthritis and other related ailments as well. This is a lemon, as we all know. It's the same family with orange, lime, and others. It's part of the ingredient we use for the same supplement called super veggie, mostly for cancer and other ailments. Lemon is very good. In fact, the doctor are told to take it first thing in the morning with warm water, actually the juice. We dry it. It's always difficult to dry, so I have to turn it, touch it so that at least the drying can be fast. Though the weather is good, so it can dry very fast. At least the next 3 days, we're expecting it to dry because of the kind of weather we have now. So it's a part of what we use. It's a detoxifier. It has a way of cleansing the system. Good for liver, kidney, and keep one sound.